Hey you guys, so I wanted to jump on here to kind of share with you what I've been working on. I've been doing a lot of tags and journaling spots, different types of papers, and I've been doing them to go inside the journals that I've been working on. I'm doing 3 journals right now. I'm doing my daughter's recipe junk journal, I am doing a prayer journal, and I'm doing like a floral journal. So I was finding that I was running into not having enough journaling spaces to put inside of the junk journals. So I decided to start making some tags, and I just want to share with you what I've done for tags. Don't mind this, it has like glue and everything on it. But so I use templates now to make my journaling tags. So basically this one here is made from a hanging file folder, which I have some here. I've already cut off the end where the metal bar goes, but just know that if you have these or you see them in like a thrift store or families getting rid of them, you can definitely use them for your junk journals. So I used this, and what I did was I cut off the end where it had the metal piece, and then I cut off this center piece here because it has like folds in it. See the little ridges with the folds? And I'm actually saving those pieces because I thought maybe I could use them for something like belly bands with like little pockets or something. But the rest of this I just cut into different size tags. And so basically this is one of my templates. This is a template that I used from the back of a sticker set that I got from the Dollar Tree. So this is a larger tag, but I have like a bigger slant. And then I had gotten this as a free download. I forget where I got this from. I watched somebody's YouTube channel and they had these as a free download. So I wish I knew the name, but I can't remember. It was a while ago, months ago. But I thought these are so pretty and I want to use them in my floral journal that I'm like, you know what, I'm going to make other templates. So I just basically cut these out and I used them to make templates out of my manila folders. And these manila folders I just picked up from the Dollar Tree, and so they're just your regular folding manila folder. Now I do want to let you know that these folders are a little flimsier than the ones that you can get elsewhere, but I just used these as templates. And then I also used flashcards, so to just get a variation of different sizes. So this is the larger one. I think this is a 4x6. And then I have the regular size one here, and I think it's like a 3x5 or something, but these are from the Dollar Tree. So I just, you know, I just made it a little bit bigger than this one here, like wider, I think is what I did. I don't even remember now. Yeah, I made it a little wider. Now it is shorter, and then this one's a little bit wider than this one, I believe. So I have several different types of templates. Now I didn't just make the tag style, I also did different journaling cards. So I'll share those with you now. So I'm using these as my templates, and what I've been working on is, see, let me share real quick. I feel like I'm all over the place, but these are all the ones that I've cut out, and they're all in different shapes. So what can I show first? So I already shared the templates for these, and I used, again, index cards, my hanging file folders, and manila folders. So I have those there. These are ones that I'm going to be putting paper on and actually using them as tags in my book. Then I did these ones, and these, see how they're shaped like with the little corners out? I literally just used a hole punch. And so for the most part, I used just this size here. I want to say this is like an inch. Where's my ruler? I can't find anything, you guys. I've been crafting so much that I'm moving stuff around so often. Where's my little ruler? So this is just the 1 inch in diameter. So I literally just take my paper here. I'm going to share with you guys with my flashcard to show you how I did that. Oh, you know what? I'll do it on this. Okay, so I literally just take this and I push it through just about that much. Do you guys see? And depending on the, oh, that's a little too much for this size, but depending on the size, so like something like this size, you'd probably want to do it a little bit smaller, if you guys can see that. But depending on the size, that's how far in you would go. I also have a 1/2 inch that I may have used on the smaller pieces, but that is how you get this look on the corners. So I did several of these and I did all different sizes. Now these I didn't have a template, it was just offcuts that I had, and I just turned them into rectangles and cut the little edges off. And then I also had these folding or file folders that I just cut, and I will be putting stuff over this as well, but these are the larger ones. So these are perfect for journaling cards. So that's how I did that shape. And then the next shape I did is just the rounded corners, and these I just did my corner rounder. This I actually got from Temu. So I do the rounded corner here, and I normally do the biggest one, the 10 mm. I like the look of that better. Now on the smaller ones, I did do the 7 mm. But again, I used the same thing, offcuts, and then I just turned them into journaling cards. So let me share with you guys what I actually have made so far. So these are ones that I have been working on. Now I did do some printables that I just did on my own, and these are just floral designs that I found, and I just printed paper and I used my templates and I traced around them, and I tried to fit as many as I could on the either the paper that I was working on, or my manila folders, or the hanging folders. Now with these obviously are just on the regular printable paper. Now this is a 32-pound paper. I like the thicker paper, especially when I'm going to be using the prints. Now if I was dyeing paper, I really do, if you're going to be using dyed paper for your signatures, for me personally, I find that the regular paper is really good for just your signatures. See how pretty these are? So, but these are on the 32-pound. So I just did all different sizes, all different designs, mostly floral. I did do butterfly, but I wanted to share these with you guys because it's something super easy that you can do if you have a printer and ink. Now I did do these on Canva. I use Canva often, especially for my homeschool. That's where I create a lot of my homeschool worksheets and stuff. But I did this on Canva. So those are my tags, and they're all different sizes. I'll put those back in order. I like having them in order per size. It's easier. And then I did do those same type of tags, but I did them with napkins. So these are all different napkins, and you'll see here, this one I actually did on the manila folder, and this one's the napkin. I kind of wish I didn't have the border there, but I think it still looks okay. These are all on the manila folder. This was actually the 2-ply of the, this one, I think. This was the same, no it wasn't. Where's that design? It's hard to see because I did some of them on the green, but this is the 2nd ply. It's not even the 1st, and I think that that was my favorite. See, it's here again. Isn't that pretty? That was on a flashcard. That was on a flashcard. And then these were on manila folders. But I just love the texture of it. And I just used PVA glue and water, and I just kind of like decoupaged it on there, but in strips. I didn't like rip the pages. But this is a manila folder as well. manila folder. And then this was the file folder, which was green, and I'm not really loving the color. Oh, it looks better on the camera than it does in person, but I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. But this is all done with napkins, and I only did 3 different napkin styles. See, this is the second ply, and I absolutely love it. I think that's like my favorite. But here again, this is on the green, that's on the green, this is just on the manila, manila, and manila. But so I did those with the napkins. So now on these, I'm probably just going to leave them as is. I will probably just ink around the edges, but right now I'm not even doing that. I'm just going to put them away and pull them when I need them. For specific projects. So I have those in the napkins, and then I basically did the same thing with just the different shapes, just like I shared with you guys. See, this is the green file folder. It's really hard to see, but aren't they so pretty though? I really like them. So I wanted to share them with you. It was really easy to do. But yeah, so here's these. Just trying to give you guys ideas, because I was like, man, I really need some journaling cards. So I didn't want to just sit each time and create one at a time. I felt like that would take a lot of my time. So I just did it this way, and I did all my napkins, and then I printed out papers, and then I did all my printouts. But see, this is actually on one of the file folders that had writing, so you could kind of see the writing underneath of it, but I think that looks kind of cool. Then I did some printables on this shape, so it's more rounded. This is like a typewriter, an antique typewriter. We have just some florals. And then I did find some images that I thought were really pretty. Like that one, this one. I liked that. I thought that that was really pretty. Just different florals. I love this little typewriter with the roses. I found this here. That's another one of that. And then some more images that I thought would be really pretty to put. Look at that one. I love that. It kind of looks like watercolor. This reminds me of like wallpaper, that look. So I have all of these. I could leave it blank like this, or I'm going to take dyed paper and glue it onto there, and that's where I will do the writing. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll do a little bit of both. But I also have these ones here. I thought that this one was really cute. Kind of like a bookmark style. But I just wanted to share with you guys different things that you could do. It's super easy just to do some printables. You can even, if you have really pretty illustrated books, you can cut the illustrations out and just turn those into journaling cards. Super easy. You could use the written part of a book as journaling cards and just write on the back. But I really like having the illustrations, and I loved doing the napkin because you have a different texture in the book, and it gives you like a different sound when you're looking through them and pulling them out of your pockets. But I wanted to make some with you guys here. And I'm not going to make those specific tags with you guys. And if you want to see tags that are specific to those, especially the napkin ones, let me know and we will do those together. But right now I'm going to do some tags out of my book. So these are basically some of the books that I included in my junk journaling kits on eBay. And these are for the Bible kits that I did. Not all of them have this, so you have to look at the pictures that I have on there. But the kits that have this included, I thought that I can use that kit to do my junk journaling for my prayer book with you guys. I thought that that'd be fun, and I wanted to actually use the items that I put in those kits. So when I pulled this out and I started to do it on my own, I thought, you know what, maybe you guys will want to do some tags with me. Doesn't have to be this type of tag at all. I'm just kind of giving you guys ideas. But what I basically did is I pulled some pages out of each of these books, even a couple of my other books, but I just have a few here to share. But I did pull some pages out, and what I'm looking for some images. Like this one I saw, I thought was really pretty. I love this. This is Noah and his family when the rainbow came, for the promise that it would never flood again. And then I did like some of the words here that I wanted. Well, I liked all the words, you guys, but I wanted to put some of these words in my junk journal. So I went ahead and started to cut out these. So this is actually talking about the rainbow here. This is the same page. So I thought maybe I can do this as a journaling tag or something like that with this. This I was thinking I could put on a tag, but just a part of the tag. So I'm just gonna kind of fussy cut around it. I'm not getting too close. I'm leaving a little bit of the border around it. But I think that that might look really nice. So what I'll probably do, I'm trying to see what size I like for this, and I may actually use something like this, because this can be at the bottom and it can be a journaling card, or I can have writing behind it and then layer this on top of it. That'll look pretty. So I'm gonna keep that. Maybe I'll put that with it. And then here is John the Baptist with Jesus. Thinking, how is that going to fit on these tags? Because these tags are going to go in long way. I didn't think about that when I was pulling these out. Okay, so this is King Solomon. I think I'm gonna put this in here like this. I hate cutting the back side out, but that's what we do when we junk journal, huh? So that, oh, that's King David. We'll do David. And then I'm going to cut out these words right here, never leave. Because I like that. And then I'm not going to keep the Pharaoh's daughter. I won't use that. So I wonder if I could use these for, I'll rip off those weird edges. I know you guys are probably cringing when I do that and not saving them, but I really like this one here. So I think I'm going to keep this one to go in the corner of one of my tags. Now this one would actually be really nice as like a corner in a book, like a corner page, so you could have a corner tuck. I think that's what it's called. I don't like the way that looks there, so I'm just going to, oh gosh, do it more like that. Yeah, that's better. Because this can go on a larger tag at the corner. Yeah, I like that. All right, I do want to keep the bush, the pillar, and the waves from the story of Moses. I think we will just work with these for now. You guys, I never cut straight, like literally. I don't even know if I'm making it worse or better. Let me use my paper cutter. I think my blades are getting dull because it rips it sometimes. All right, I'm just gonna set those aside. I like these pages where it has like the little holes, so I'm gonna keep those for my scraps. I'm gonna put those aside. I'm gonna throw this away. And now these, I think I'm just going to, oh look, Noah's Ark and donkeys. That would have been kind of cool to put. The donkey's kind of cool too, but I'll keep the words. Okay, so trying to decide if I think I may leave these here and cover this up with something. Maybe writing space. So I'm just going to, these were journal pages that I just dyed, but I think I'm just going to glue it and like just glue it straight across there for my journaling space. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I could probably like decorate it as I'm doing the junk journal, like while I'm writing in it. But for now, uh-oh. See, that's why I have glue all over. I am a messy, messy crafter, you guys. So, all right, so I'm gonna let that dry for a minute because it has glue all over it. So we'll let that dry. And then I think I may do some sort of lined paper up here for writing on. And I do have a whole little bin of scraps from my junk journals. So I wonder, yep, that will cover it up. So we're gonna just cut this part off. There. little bit off the top so that it works, right? I'm going to start it off to the side here because I want to have the lines go all the way. So I'm just going to put the glue on here. Let's see if I can spread that out. That way when I flip it over to do my journaling, I still have some of the pictures as well. And you guys, the junk journals don't always have to be like extravagant. You know what I mean? Like simple is good sometimes too. You don't have to worry about it. You literally just add what you want, you know? Okay, so now I'm gonna let those dry before I try to cut them. Now, the next thing I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to use some of my Bible music, like Christian music, to back this. So these I think are all too small. I do have these. So we have 1974. We'll do some of the 1947 ones. So I'm just going to grab some of these. Is that gonna be enough? We'll grab those. And I'm just going to it's stuck because the glue. Okay, so we're just gonna do that. Uh-oh. Did that a little crooked. That's okay. So we are gonna let this dry for a second, and while that is drying, I'm going to go back to cutting this one out. So I'm just gonna cut around this. And then with this, I'm just going to take my corner cutter. I feel like this needs to be cut around more. Or I can, I don't know, I won't decorate now because it's not on my pages yet. But I was thinking where the border was, I can decorate it, but that wouldn't make sense to do that now. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit closer to the words. Okay, so I think that that looks better. Now I'm just going to corner punch it, add a little bit of style to it, and I'm going to ink it. is my first journaling card. I'm going to kind of like age that because I think that looks better. So I have somewhere to write, and then I can decorate this so it doesn't have to just be plain. Where did I put? Here it is. And then we have this one. So we're gonna basically do the same thing. And it's gonna be the same thing on the back. To where, I wonder, do I want it square? No, I think I want it rounded too. I think my favorite, honestly, is the tag look and the rounded look. I do like the other look, but I think that these are my favorite. So we're going to age this. Like that, and then I'm going to do the same thing here. And I also have this little thing to do the creases or like smaller areas. But sometimes I just use the other one. But see, you could use this for like smaller. I actually like this one better though. There. Okay, so that's the other journaling card. And then let's do this one. This one's gonna be more fun. I feel like those are kind of plain. Oops. I'm just gonna cut around this straight, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take my hole punch. So I'm just going to put this on the bottom here. And then I think I want to cut out the name Jesus. And put his name up here. I think that might look nice. Almost dropped it. Yep, I think I like that. Or would this look better? No, because this I think looks good because Jesus is here, and then this is, I don't know, I don't think that this goes with that as well for some reason. Is that weird? It's so hot outside today. The weather's been so crazy. But it's cold in my house. My husband is always hot. So I have my sweater on because I was freezing before I started this. If you guys could probably hear the air conditioning kick on and off. But the little sleeves are getting in my way when I have it the way like this, the way I'm supposed to. They're bothering me, you guys. So let's put the name Jesus. Just gonna put that kind of like catty corner, but I want to make sure to have enough room here. I just ordered some new what are they called? Eyelets from Temu, so I probably won't get those for a while, a couple weeks, but to put all of my, you know, do the eyelets on my tags, I do have the little reinforcement stickers, which I actually really love. I love the way these look. Speaking of that, let me share with you guys what I did make real quick. Where is it at? You guys, my my crafting area is like a disaster. Oh no, what did I do with it? I wanted to share it with you guys because I've just been playing around with all different like concepts on how to do the tags like I shared with you. I don't know if that was weird, starting off with showing the napkin tags and the PDFs that I printed out and then doing something completely different. But I just wanted to share with you the different ways you can do tags. Yeah. So I had printed out some printables from, I think the channel's name is Junie Desiree. I really love her channel. She seems like such a sweet woman. She's very calming. Her voice is calm. Just super sweet. But I like watching her channel, and I purchased one of her PDFs. Well, I actually purchased a few of her PDFs. But she has these that have like Christian sentiments on it, but it's like on little handmade embroidered fabrics. But I loved them, so I cut one out and I used one of my papers and I just glued it down to my manila folder, and I just found a shape that fit it really pretty. And I used my little sticker enforcers. Isn't that cute? But look at how pretty that is. I loved it. So I'll be putting this in my junk journal as well for my prayer journals. I've just been playing around so much with all different things. Okay. So now we have these journal cards. We have this tag, or journal card because it's not really a tag. But, oh, wait, maybe I shouldn't put a thing there then. Well, regardless, I like that as is too. I could put ribbon on here, but this one will go in like this, and then it has like the pictures on the back. This one will just go in like that, and it has that. Okay, so we're on a roll, you guys. All right, so let me pick up my area. All right, so next I think I want to do this one. So I want a larger journaling card, and I think I want it on a tag. Do I like it on this taller one? Some of these are shorter. I like it on the taller one. Okay, so we're gonna do that one. And then we have to back it on the back to right. So I think I'm gonna use this same paper. Yep, and it'll work. I'm just gonna cut it here. And uh-oh, I forgot to put my little plug in here. This glue dries really fast. This is the 3-in-1 glue. But it dries pretty fast. Uh-oh. I didn't do this one all the way to the edge over here because this is ripped. So I'm gonna leave that for a second. And then I'm not sure if I want to have music behind this. That's not even tall enough. Or I might do writing from the book. It's this book. See how cool that is. 55 letters to the young church. Oh, okay. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this now. So I am going to put this up here. Okay, that's good enough. Rub that glue off. And then I'm going to cut this back. Then I'm going to cut this just a little bit to get the green off. Like that. And then I'm going to take some of the music and I'm going to glue this down here at the bottom. And I know I'm gonna cover some of this up. Let's see how much I'm going to cover up. Okay, so I only need a little bit torn over here. Okay, so we're just kind of going with it. Oh, I want to age this or distress it a little bit. I didn't do these, but I want this to kind of stand out from, you know what? I want to trim that a little bit more. So we're just gonna cut around. Don't mind the crunching if you guys could even hear it. My dog is eating his dinner. There. And then I'm just going to there we go. And there's that one. So it's really easy once you get started to kind of just piece things together. I mean, at least I feel like it's easy. And it, like I said, it doesn't have to be like extraordinary. I mean, these are pretty basic. So we have these. Maybe I also have some just random shapes. Like this one might be good for this. This could even go there. You know what I might do with this one? What do I do with my scissors? I might cut this out. And then cut this out a little bit closer to the actual picture. Like that. That's what I'm going to do. And then I do need to trim this up a little bit because it's super like rigid on this side. Oops, that's my scoring side. I think I might actually use one of my large flashcards. I think I got these from the Dollar Tree a long time ago, but they don't have them anymore. Does this fit this way so I don't have to use this one? I hate using stuff that I know I can't find again. I mean, I could do it like that and have the green show. I think I'll do that because I don't mind that the green is showing. But I am going to ink this side up first. Glue on me. Like that. That's okay. And then I am going to do that for the journaling card. You know what? I think I'm going to use my bigger. This glue is like almost gone though. It takes forever for it to like work its way down, but I feel like it goes faster. And this one's just a hot mess. Just so much easier to squeeze out than the other one, even though it takes a while. Let me put that on super fast. Salem, what are you doing? Did you just burp? Oh, I forgot this wasn't the exact size. That's okay. So then, that will be my journaling side. Can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, you guys, so I finished one more and I think the camera died, but this is the front side. So this is the Pillar of Cloud, and I just put it on top of the music paper like you saw. And then I don't know if you guys got to see this, but I cut out the picture of Moses from the book and his name, and I just put it here just to kind of add something to the back as well. So this one's done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do Solomon, King Solomon. So I'm gonna find something to do King Solomon on. I think I'm gonna use them on this tag here. I think that'll look kind of cool with him sticking off of it, but I'm going to back it with a flashcard and then cut it out just to kind of make it a little bit thicker. Is this big enough? It is. So these are not colors. Oh, you know what? I could use the gold ones. I do have colors. I didn't think I had colors that I could use for this, but oh, I kind of ripped it right there, I think. But I can put this here, and then this can actually spin, and I could write here. So I thought that that would be kind of cool, and then I could even journal on the back here, even though that is showing. I could cover that, but I don't know. Maybe I'll cover it when I actually put this in one of the pages, but I thought that that would be kind of cool and different. So there's that idea. I didn't realize that my camera shut off, and I made this one. That happens often, but I just backed it with different pieces of the songs and the book pages, and then I put King Solomon on that one. I thought that that was kind of cool. And he does hang over a little bit, but that's okay. So we have that as well. Alright, you guys, so I am done with these tags. I went ahead, you guys saw this one. Then we have this one that you can journal here, you can journal here, you can journal here. I'll probably put other things on these, but these are just like a base for me to get started, and I can put these in my junk journal. And then we have this one, the journaling card here on the back. We have this with the journaling on the back. Then we have one that can go this direction. King Solomon. And I did test out writing on this color, and it works if you write with black ink, so I don't have to cover all those, which is cool. And then I have this one here with just dyed paper, and these I'll do the hole punches probably and add my eyelets too. But I just wanted to share these with you guys just to show you that it's really easy. You don't have to do anything super extravagant for your tags or journaling cards. And let me know if you guys want to see videos on how to do the napkin ones. And I mean, the printable ones are literally just printed out and cut into tags. But that is it, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button, hit the notification bell, that way you are alerted anytime I have new uploads. I hope you all enjoyed. You guys be safe, be blessed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.